Welcome to Tech Bytes and News, your daily roundup of articles featured in Hacker News. Today we're diving into a fascinating situation unfolding in the Falkland Islands. A Starlink service disruption that's escalating into a potential national emergency. The core issue? Hundreds of Falkland Islanders are using Starlink illegally, despite a lack of official approval.
Wow, that sounds intense. So it's not just a few people, it's hundreds? What's the legal snag here?
Exactly. Sure, International holds a telecommunications monopoly, making Starlink's operation illegal. Even though a petition with 70% support pushed for Starlink's legalization and a reduction in the exorbitant £5,400 VSAT license fee, official approval is delayed until April. Meanwhile, Starlink's 60-day roaming period for many users expired on Friday, causing service terminations.
Oh, so it's a ticking time bomb. A mass service outage in the Falkland Islands. That's a serious problem, especially considering the remote location.
Precisely. And it's not just the unlicensed users. Even those who paid the hefty £5,400 for a VSAT license are now affected. The government's in a bind because they've essentially sanctioned illegal activity by issuing these licenses. It's a messy situation with no easy answers.
It seems incredibly unfair to those who paid for the licenses. They're in the same boat as the unlicensed users, facing service cuts. What's the government's response?
The government's response is, well, delayed. They're considering declaring a national emergency, which would allow them to bypass the legal hurdles and authorize Starlink immediately. The author of the article points out that they declared a national emergency during COVID-19 within half a day, so the speed of response is a key point of contention.
I see. So, a national emergency declaration is the proposed solution? But isn't that a bit drastic? Couldn't they just expedite the approval process?
That's a valid point. The article argues that the scale of the disruption and the potential consequences justify the drastic measure. The author highlights the potential for a complete communications blackout if Sure's satellite system fails, making the current situation even more urgent. It's a high-stakes game of chicken, really.
It certainly is. It's a fascinating case study in how quickly technology can disrupt established systems and expose legal loopholes. And the ethical dilemma for Starlink is significant. Should they prioritize those who paid or treat everyone equally, even if it means breaking the law?
Absolutely. Starlink is caught in a difficult position. The article suggests that differentiating between licensed and unlicensed users would be highly controversial and ethically questionable. It's a complex situation with no easy answers, and the pressure is mounting. We'll have to wait and see how this unfolds.
Definitely a story to follow. Thanks for breaking it down for us.
You're welcome. And to our listeners, thanks for tuning in to Tech Bytes and News. We'll keep you updated on this developing story. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.